Hello, hello. Welcome back to Hologround. We are playing a vampire story. That's spelled weird.
A vampire!
Reese has apparently been kicked in the balls while sucking on helium.
I have!
And I have been smoking profusely.
And Alec has problems.
We all have
many to list.
problems!
Bruh. Who let Steph in?
I let myself in! What are you playing?
Vampire story, Steph. Can Reese come back?
Okay, I know when I'm not wanted. I'll go back and do his hair.
I just
Whoa, that was
imagined the 2D version of Steph, like she's still 2D, like just slowly emerging from Reese's afro, and then when I asked her politely to go, she just slowly re-emerges back into the afro. Like,
Submerges, yeah.
yeah, you just see the mask, like the bottom of the mask, that's how much pops out. So the rest of that bushy goodness is still in there.
Oh dear. Welcome back, everybody.
Okay. Okay, let's watch Becky Luna get frustrated with things for 2 hours. Okay, which one's the longest? It's so weird the way they do the loads because
The first one.
It's the first one, hun.
Yeah.
it's just weird to me. Like you think the newest one would be on this side.
You'd
Yeah.
think, but no, it's the first one for some reason.
Yeah, it's the first one.
You're messing with my
It is weird.
brain.
So, what did we do last time? We made chemicals, I think?
Something.
I
Alec could tell
genuinely
my
don't
brain was
remember.
clocking out, so he did a speed run.
Right, so
Uh,
we've been to the lab, we made some
Whoops.
potions. We're trying to make a golem's head,
Right click.
I think?
Right click, Becky.
Right click. There we go. So we got crystal veil with some ingredients, a book,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we were doing
right.
stuff
That's
with
what
this
we're
book.
doing.
Dry
Yeah,
ice.
let me find.
pink crayon, Roderick, a coffin, and a butter knife, but I can't shake anything.
I don't know why, I kept thinking that was a spoon, the way it's designed, but it's just the handle.
Ah,
These two items won't combine together.
yeah.
So what did we make in this place?
No, we went to that secret lab and we made a crystal vial with ingredients.
Yes, we did.
I was trying to look at the book.
Right
I actually
click.
forgot how to play the game. The eye, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to do the first page of this book.
Yes. It annoys me that so many of it is locked. Okay, so we go. Yeet. You're gonna raise the dead.
Yeah, we're gonna make the golem.
Yes.
I think we have to
We
put it
needed
in
a flower. We needed a furnace of sorts.
Yeah, we got the flour.
Mm-hmm. Did we do the thing in the kitchen? Yeah, we
got
heated
we
up.
got the we got the bone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just reading what exactly we were doing. Yeah, so that's done. We got the controls fixed. To get
Oh yeah,
the
the opera
bone.
house.
Yeah, to get the bone. Because we needed to trick the ghost.
Oh yeah, the bone of a virgin.
Virgin. Oh
See, it
yeah,
was Scottish.
we used the animal sound toy.
Mm-hmm.
The cockle-doodle-doo her out of there.
Yep.
And then we came here to grind the bones. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we need the Eye of Newt.
Okay. How do we get the Eye of Newt? I haven't exactly seen any
Go-
Newt.
I don't want to
Go
touch that
to
thing.
the.
It's got lots of residue on it.
Okay.
Say dust, dirt. Go to the Baroness room.
To the
Remember one of
Baroness!
the books.
And I remembered the spacebar. Jumps.
Good girl.
Let's see.
It was over the bridge, I believe.
Oh yeah, I remember there's a shortcut. This way?
Yeah,
Just-
through the opera house.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you go behind the curtain, you just go straight to the lab.
I think it would have been easier to walk through the bridge, but okay.
Well, I'm not the one in control here. Literally, exit stage right.
This place reminds me of something from Monkey Island.
Really? It keeps reminding me of the underworld from Hercules.
Well, that's the thing. Like in Monkey Island, you find the you finally go to Monkey Island. There's like where all the pirate ghosts are, and this place reminds me of that. Just missing the
Okay.
ghost ship.
Yeah, haha.
There you are. Look at the coloring book.
Oh yeah, hello. This one?
Coloring, coloring, coloring. Eye of Newt.
It's no masterpiece for sure, but ripping it up seems petty.
Use the knife, Becky. You got a knife.
I have a knife! I have a
Hey,
knife!
Podrick, do you think this drawing of a newt will work for the eye of newt?
Give it a shot, and let's hope that supernatural science is not as literal as real science.
Hey, that butter knife has. Okay.
It just yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a newt.
Oh yeah. Did
Put
you
it in the
know there's-
perfume bottle.
Yep.
What
did
did
you
you say? Reese?
I was gonna say,
no.
do you know that there's gonna be a sequel to the
Well
Ghost of
done.
Tsushima?
Yeah, I saw that. I was watching State of Play after we separated yesterday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's 300 years after the first game, and
Nice.
of course it's a female protagonist. That's gonna be interesting.
I didn't care about that particularly. I was like, man, Lucas and I were like watching at the same time, so we were like, huh, is this Assassin's Creed again? And then we were like thinking, maybe it's another remake of like Ghost of Tsushima or something.
Mhm.
Then as we keep watching, I'm like, maybe it's DLC for Rise of Ronin. Or maybe a new IP, and then they show like Ghost of whatever. Like, oh, I'm like, oh, it's a spin-off for Ghost of Tsushima. Nice. So, yeah, looks pretty neat.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely looks neat. But obviously, going through Twitter, as you do, I didn't watch the state of play, so I didn't get any information. I just saw the trailer, and I thought, oh, is this a continuation of Thingamabob? And no, someone said the character's name and who the voice actress is for it. It's just like, oh, this is a girl, because I really couldn't tell watching the trailer.
She's the
to be
manliest
fair,
of
she
girls.
doesn't really speak much during the trailer.
No.
I can't really
It's
use the
incomplete,
perfume
Becky.
bottle with that.
Oh.
It's incomplete.
Oh, what are we missing?
We need gargle breath, remember?
Oh yeah, okay.
So go to the gargle. But yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed the first game. So this looks a lot like the same, but obviously because it's a sequel, there's gonna be some new mechanics or whatever, and I look forward to seeing what it is. And especially the story behind it.
Breathe into this bottle.
Why should I?
Because we need your breath for something.
Clever. Well, then I will never breathe into that. Great. Good going. You ever heard of tricking people into doing things they otherwise wouldn't do?
I'm sorry. I thought it was best to go with a direct approach.
Which do you like?
Your inventory for a
The
sec.
direct approach? Or getting the hell out of here, eh?
Oh, it won't let me watch
I
the
see your
cutscene.
point.
Yeah.
Merde.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. You already put the close pick on him?
Yes. Out of spite.
Well, time it right,
bravo.
Becky.
Dang. I just missed.
Too slow,
Gotta
hon.
time it right.
What are you doing?
That
So
is way too
slow.
slow.
Oh,
Lisa.
Now.
Ugh.
Drat.
Just wait for the. Becky, wait for the.
Dang.
Okay, wait for him to shake.
No, the sound.
Dang. I just missed.
You're too
Well, yeah,
eager.
shake.
Wait for it.
Shake, I guess. Too slow.
Dang. I just missed.
This is why Bex couldn't do the whole rubbing lotion on Spirit's feet.
Oh,
Gabba-jabba-ja.
So,
We're
Reese,
gonna be here for a while.
have you seen anything else from State of Play?
Obviously the Soul Weaver thing.
Yeah. They're releasing a fucking Lunar remastered.
I remember you saying the other day.
Dang.
Yeah, well,
Just missed.
they announced it yesterday during the
Yeah,
State
yeah.
of Play. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I was surprised and annoyed because we just finished our playthrough.
Yep.
Same as Sequoia, literally the same thing fucking happened.
Yeah, no,
As soon as we finished the playthrough, they released a fucking.
Yes.
Yeah!
Got our potion of golem
Max got it.
creation
Bravo.
ready for spraying. Now all we need is a stone body.
Well,
But,
looking at a stone body.
There.
yeah, I
got
don't
it.
remember
Thank you,
any
Rufus.
games that
Your services will no longer be needed.
You are most decidedly not welcome.
Take him. Take
Okay.
him.
Take.
You need to wrap him with something.
Down, Rufus, down. If I get anywhere near
DF.
him, I think he'll bite my hand off.
I have a knife!
Well, the golem doesn't have a head, so you need something to wrap him with.
yeah, there was
You
no
wrap him.
other games that stuck out other than Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah, there was that. I'm surprised it's so close.
Same. This will come out in
Barrack.
February.
There should be a banner
Oh.
somewhere.
I can't really shank that with a dull butter knife.
There should be a banner that you can take.
Look for a banner. But yeah, a lot of announcements have happened over the last week or so. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
I'll give you a
the
hint, it's over the entrance.
the ghost of Oyota.
I forget.
Yeah. But either way, Monster Hunter and the new Ghost game is definitely up there. And Soul Reaver is like, maybe I can actually get through this game.
I just hope
'Cause-
they fix the movement in Soul Reaver.
Hmm.
Because I don't know if you know, but the PC versions are
I can't reach
notoriously
it from
bad
here.
in terms of
I can't use Frodrick with that.
It's a
in terms of
banner.
their analog movement games, Reese.
It's a rather ornate
Yes.
hanging
What's
banner.
missing
It's
on
the
a
fun key for
keyboard?
family crest. A two-headed
Analog.
vulture holding some thigh
Analog.
bones.
I can't make out the family
So
motto.
whenever you're
Frodrick?
playing
Get to
any
pickin' while the
any
pickings are
Legacy of
good.
game,
Words to live by.
yeah, like any Legacy of game games, if you want to play them, all of them are missing analog movement.
The
And all of them
tapestry is
require
very
it.
loose. I'm not going to pull it down right now, but if I need it at some point, I'll remember that it's here.
There we go.
But yeah, like
So go to the Dragon, use that.
yeah. So anytime I have to recommend somebody to play Legacy of Kain, I cannot for the life of me recommend the PC version. It's so fucking bad.
Pardon me?
Well, I for one hope
Wee.
that the remakes do indeed live up to people's expectations. Graphically speaking, they are nice. Like, I
It's
don't know
the same-
why. I
It's
thought
the
it was
same
going to
people
be...
who remade the Tomb Raider,
She
the
kicked
first Tomb
him,
Raider games.
and she wrecked
So
him.
Because-
I don't know.
I didn't think they were going to like really high def it like what you did with your model, but I
Mhm.
liked how they kept it kind of still in the vein of PS1, but did up the graphics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it still has that cartoony kind of feel.
That's what I was gonna say. They made it very stylized. Like whereas like previous Legacy of Kain games tried to be, they were still stylized, but kind of tried to go into brutal realism kind of thing.
Flat, flat.
And well, here they just kind of like, yeah, let's just go full comic book on this.
I think it works better, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, especially these days, I guess. Because, well, advancement of graphics.
Could you imagine if they actually tried to remake the whole game from the ground up, just so it has high def graphics?
Well, not that. Like they would have to make essentially not a remaster, but an actual remake or
It might not be a
like,
perfect fit, but it's the
reboot.
only head we've got.
reboot. Yeah.
Perfectly dreadful.
Honest,
This body has no sense of fashion.
Stop whining!
I
One more
kind
word
of.
out of you and you'll be spending the next 20 years of your miserable existence in the bottom of that privy at the closest Spanish restaurant I can find.
Bruh.
I was kind of hoping for what did you say before? Not remake, but
Reboot.
reboot. I keep forgetting the word.
Let's see if this will
I
work.
was kind of hoping for a reboot.
Ooh, pretty.
Never say never.
I hate purple.
Well, there's a reason. Like, direct continuation is a problem.
Now I'm fat.
Yippee, it worked!
Yippee, he's
To the
fat!
boathouse. There you will see the ghost of Shroudy holding the oars for the last boat. I want you to get those oars from Shroudy using any means necessary.
Well, apparently I have to do whatever you say. So, all right. I will. Now I'm taking orders from a bee.
I heard that.
You were supposed to.
She's
You're supposed to.
a little smug face.
Look, just give me the oars.
Oh look, it's two Reddit mods fighting.
Go Rufus!
Get him! Get him!
Oh no.
No!
He got the boat.
You can keep the oars now for all the good they will do you.
Just seen that coming.
Bruh. Bruh.
Well, Rufus ain't coming back. He sank like a stone.
We got rid of Shroudy, but he sank the boat. We needed to escape.
Are there any other boats in the castle?
Not that I know of.
I mean, you
Time
do
for some
have a
new
boat.
ideas.
Becky, you do have a boat.
I know. I wonder what the dry ice was for.
Maybe for something else later?
Maybe. Go on, take it.
Come on, click, click.
She's a strong girl.
She's clearly not a
That
vampire.
should do the trick. Maybe not as nice as a boat, but at least it floats.
Grab those oars, Mona. It's time for the maiden voyage of the SS Dirtnap.
She's free!
We did it!
And we never found out what the dry ice
Oh,
was
fuck.
for.
Inky, get out of the way!
Yeah.
Maybe the dry ice is for him.
If only we found out what it was for.
Huh?
She doesn't have it, she has to grab it.
Oh, right.
Yoink! I think she's dead, otherwise touching that with her hands would have been really bad. Yeet!
Uh-oh. That's really bad.
Huh?
You know what dry ice is, right?
Remember that time on Archer when Lana reached into the cooler and Archer was using dry ice to keep the ice cool, to keep the beers cool? And then Lana burnt her hands and had to be wrapped up in bandages?
Oh. Ooh.
Dry ice is very bad for you, Riz.
Yes, I get that much. But how does that relate to Inky?
Well, he's a creature that just swallowed dry ice.
Okay.
It's Shroudy's pet lake monster, Inky. The poor thing is apparently so stupid that he willingly follows Shroudy's orders even after Shroudy's death. We need to try and find something we can use to drive him away.
Hey, Becky.
Use the crayon.
No.
Empty bottle.
No. Do you have another empty bottle?
This one.
And do you have another empty bottle?
This one. Do I need to go back to the castle?
Okay.
Might be. Remember what you did last time to him?
I poured the perfume on him.
Yeah, you need more perfume.
Where the fuck do I get more perfume?
Where'd you get the first one?
The Baroness's room.
Well,
I did that ages ago. That's how we got the empty vial to begin with.
going up?
Yes.
But yeah, I do like the graphical update for Soul Reaver. I'm a little bit worried where it's gonna go. Because The reason for that is, well, what's on that little stool, Becky?
This?
Oh, it's that flower vase. Okay.
Yeah. Mirror. Cage. Faces full of dead guys. One is bad.
What was that perfume? It said something about perfume beyond bottle.
Yeah, I've got.
No. While you were hovering over something, it said perfume bottle. Hover next to the bed somewhere. It said something about perfume bottle, I think.
One is bad. Oh, perfume refill bottle. Ah.
I can't really use a perfume bottle with that.
Take it, maybe?
I think you just click it.
Yeah, just take it.
I'm going to take this.
Look at it. Okay, you might need to, yeah, just put it into the thing again, in your inventory. There you go. Now we can get rid of the monster. But yeah, my problem with Soul Reaver is that several people who worked in the original have died, left. Most have left the company, and again, Amy Hennig is not part of the team anymore, who is the main writer for the series.
Yeah.
So I get the enthusiasm. I just don't want it to get ruined because of modern day shit.
I don't blame you. It might not have the same feel.
Well,
Well,
they're already
every couple
doing
minutes.
a prequel comic right now.
I
As you've
remember. I
seen.
told you about it. Yeah.
Yeah, as you've seen, and that one is already boring me
Get him. Get him.
until I find out what it's like. That feels
That's
not
your-
gonna leave me.
After he swallowed that ice, he thickened up. It was easy to spy him this time.
Go. Freedom.
Again, I can only
Oh, sure,
hope
we need to bring all this
it'll be
stuff.
alright.
Of course, you idiot! We must be fully prepared. I am an expert on the Nosferatu. And one thing I know for sure is that the undead don't just sail up to you and present themselves.
Hello over there. Do you know a good place to land our pleasure cruiser?
I don't know. Try over there around that point.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Right, whatever. What was I saying?
The undead don't just sail up to you?
Right. They cherish their lairs immensely and never willingly give them up. One thing I know for sure, this brood of the Barons, this Mona, will be there waiting for us, getting ready to fiercely defend her crypt with every ounce of undead energy she possesses. She will never willingly leave that castle.
Fun fact, that was the clip that made me want to play this.
Who would have thought that crossing a simple lake would be such a pain in the ass?
Well,
Now
off to
what?
Paris.
Wait. What are you gonna do? Walk there?
I was thinking a train.
A train. Even if we could catch a train, there's the small problem of you only being able to travel at night.
That would have to be an extremely fast train to make it to the next major city.
Child of the night.
Come to think of it, if a
Why
train
are you
left
not walking
Transylvania
towards
traveling
me?
north,
Aren't you listening? Do not make me count to 3.
Carry
1,
7 allow for a
2.
2% drop in
Frederick doesn't shut the fuck up.
Drag coefficient, adjust for
I'll
gravity.
come to you.
Then, of course,
get higher
Yeah,
altitude.
finally.
Mona, wake up, Mona.
Come, child, come inside where it is warm and safe. I have been waiting for you.
Oui, mistress.
Oh, I see. You want your fortune told. Good idea. And see if you can find out what's going to happen on next week's episode of Bats of Our Lives.
Hey.
Well, hello, my dearest Mona de Lafitte. Come in and sit down. We meet at last.
Sup?
Who the hell are you?
Sorry to
Chip
bother you,
one.
madame. I don't know, but I had the weirdest feeling that came over me. It compelled me to seek you out for some mysterious reason.
Yes, you learn that I have that effect on people. But goodness gracious, I am being rude. I know all about you, but you don't know me at all. Forgive me. I am called the great Madame Strigoi, knower of all things better left unknown.
Why have you summoned me here?
I know your plight, and I know how best to prepare you for your journey home.
Really? You know how to get me back to Paris?
Okay, listen very carefully, for I'm only going to say this as many times as you ask me to. First, you need your coffin to sleep in. Do you have it here?
No. And what do you mean I need a coffin to sleep in? I thought Shroudy was being, well, just being weird. Making me sleep in there when I had a perfectly good bed up in my boudoir. Besides, no self-respecting opera star would sleep in a coffin. It's absurd.
Well, this opera star is going to have to. Now wake up, girl. You need a coffin to sleep in every night or you will die. You will die. Capiche?
Well, I suppose I do. But I'm not happy about it.
Being a vampire isn't about being happy. Listen, child, in life stuff just happens that we don't always like. We just have to get over it and move on as best we can. Besides, living the unlife of a vampire can be very rewarding and just as fulfilling as real life. Trust me, child, I know. You are strong, I have seen it. You'll be just fine, and I'll guide you all the way. Now, where is your coffin?
At the lake shore where we left it.
Uh-oh, better go get it now. Constable Otto just passed here a few minutes ago on his nightly patrol. I think he said something about investigating a scream and looking out for two strangers reported skulking hereabouts. Hurry and go get it, and bring it back. ASAP!
Well, maybe you should have told us that before bringing us all the way over here, huh?
Hey, it's the constable.
Hey.
Bye.
Hello, governor.
Hello, Governor. What's all this then?
Throw the book at him.
It'd be
Could
funny if
always
that's
try
the
it.
solution.
I keep trying to talk to him, but I keep right-clicking.
Well, talk to him.
Examine.
Talk to him. That's the eye.
Interesting. I don't want to touch that.
I don't know where that's
Hello,
been.
sir? May I talk to you for a moment?
Yes, but only for a few minutes. I am Constable Otto van Pelt, and I'm in middle of serious investigation. Some very strange things have been happening around here lately.
Well, get to
Can
it,
you
Rex.
tell me about those weird events happening lately?
Yes, I got reports from cottages nearby of two men who have been skulking around shoreline and along the road. Then we heard reports from all over of horrible screams that echo throughout the valley. So I was assigned to investigate, and about 100 yards down the shore I found, well, what appeared to be Baron Shroudy von Heever's clothing. And it smelled awful. Noxious vapors were emanating from the clothes. It was quite a sight. And last night I discovered the coffin sitting on the shore with two oars in it. It is mighty strange. You'll have to pardon me, ma'am. I best be getting back to my investigation. I haven't much time before Luke Crane gets wind of it and muscles the case out from under me. He's always trying to be in the spotlight.
Oh no, how terrible.
What are you doing with that boat?
Looking for clues. By the dirt residue I found in the coffin, it looks as though someone kept putting dirt in it, and then someone else kept dumping it out. Also, by impressions left behind, it looks like someone, a woman, judging by the shape of the imprint, slept here every night and had a bat for a companion.
My god, he's brilliant yet stupid.
I know, right?
How do you know that?
By the smell. Bats have a distinctive odor that is hard to wash out.
Tell me about it.
Yes.
Oi!
Bats are popular pets in Draxylvania for some reason, though I personally think they're bad luck.
Why's that?
Because anyone who adopts one seems to come down with spontaneous anemia right away. Plus, bats are not loyal pets. As soon as their owners die of this anemia, they fly away and find another family. But in Draxylvania, you get used to these things.
Just having a sippy sip.
Well, Mona, personally, I feel called out here. I will never leave you. He's just an asshole.
Okay, let's put this. I'll die, and then you don't leave me.
Okay.
That's probably why he hasn't left you. You're undead.
What else can you deduce from looking at the coffin?
Well, the woman who slept here wore black and purple, judging from the fibers I found, and had black hair. And the coffin owner's name was written on a tag on the inside of the lid, a Mona de Lafitte. Sounds like a French name. I think popular in the south of France, near Calais. Where are you from, may I ask?
Calais? That's not in the south.
Shh, idiot.
Oh, right.
Where?
Belgium.
Where?
Belgium.
Well, which is it, Quebec or Belgium?
Belgium, Quebec. A small colony of Belgium-ians, just east of Montreal.
And I didn't get your name.
Fona Fay Defeat.
Don't lay my feet.
No, I mean come again.
Fona May.
Whitney, Whitney, Darklake. My name is Whitney Darklake of the, Belgium-Quebec Dark Lakes. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. Well, if you see any tall French women about with a bat as pet, let me know so I can ask her a few questions, okay?
He's gotta be putting us on.
Shh. Yes, Constable. I certainly will.
Well, considering all the other men in this game, he seems like the most reasonable.
Yeah.
Totally.
But my eyes are
Not the
up
most
here,
stupid.
sir.
They are?
Nice. It's probably why he can't see the bat.
Tell me about the nearest towns.
Well, there is Vlad's Landing down the road behind you, and beyond that, near the border, is the quaint village of Gothard Falls. Up the river are the towns of Ravenhaven, Howling Oaks, Batsburg, and the new retirement community of Scarlet Meadows.
Oh, the
Tell me
exposition.
about Vlad's Landing.
Yes, it's a hilly town located just down the road there, and serves as a hub of commerce for Lake Varg. The Draxylvania Tourist Board, a powerful entity in these parts, almost got Burgermeister to change the town name.
To what?
Super Happy Funville. The board thought it might increase tourism. I like the runner-up name.
That
myself.
actually sounds
me
like
guess.
something Havoc would have
Auto-
I
come
was
up
just
with.
thinking about
I
that.
like that. No, the runner-up name was Don't Swim in the Water, the Lake Monster Will Get You-ville. In the end, all parties agreed to leave as is. It was for the best.
Super happy fun place.
Tell me about Godford Falls.
It's just the cutest little town built on a bridge overlooking the falls. Quite spectacular. But the local baron appointed the most corrupt skirt chaser as Burgermeister, Wilhelm Vinten. Ugh. They say he has charisma and can make deals better than anyone. Villagers seem to like him, but no woman is free from his tentacles for long. I sure hope the recall campaign succeeds.
If he is a good leader, why do you hate him so much? Oh my! I think I asked the wrong thing. Are you okay?
No, he's fine. It was long time ago. High school. I had
No, that's okay.
this crush on any time at all. She had beautiful braids and long blonde hair. She smelled so good.
Oh Lord! So we have to go now and
And then he came along with his sweet-talking ways and mesmerizing stares.
Do something.
oh my! I feel faint. Yeah, that's it. I'm passing out. I'm going to be sick.
Not far from the truth.
Really? Do you need a doctor?
No. Suddenly I feel a lot better. Tell me about the retirement community of Scarlet Meadows.
Oh, that is a strange place. It used to be the castle of Maud the Impaler, But then, the ghoulish society took it over, renovated it, and opened it up as a retirement community for Draxylvania nobility, huh? They have golf course, geyser-heated pools, and everything. Thing is, they only like to golf at night, and the retirees really don't look that old. But I hear the place is very, very nice, and the healthcare is great. No one gets sick.
Can you tell me about the graveyard down the road?
The Draxylvania graveyard and picnic grounds? Another bright idea by the tourist board. They thought by throwing in some tables, swings, and grills, tourists would flock there by the droves to eat corn on the cob while sitting on top of great-grandmother.
And they didn't?
Actually, they did, but only at night for some reason. Moonlight picnics are all the rage this year.
Reese, write that down, write that down!
Honey. Okay. So the whole town's practically vampires, right?
Maybe he is Vampyre.
Have you seen two men rowing out on the lake?
I think I saw some men in a boat not too long ago fighting with the lake monster. I thought I saw them throw vials of water at it that caused the monster to sink. Then they rowed up to the Baron's castle. Must be guests. When the Baroness was alive, they had guests all the time. Never saw any of them leave, though. Oh well.
Who do you suppose those two men were?
Well, a woodsman who reported seeing them said they were acting funny, like they were up to something. And they had lots of strange sorts of equipment, each with a symbol of an eye in the middle of a pentagram. I think they might have been meteorologists or lawyers.
How are you so smart yet so stupid? My God!
He is a village constable, Reese. That tells you all you need to know. And possibly written by Henrik.
Okay, so he can totally...
Speaking of Henrik, hey Henrik.
Hi, Henrik!
So he can ascertain that that's your coffin, but not realize that's you.
Yeah.
And yet somehow can give you all this information about the Baron, the goings-ons, these hunters, and be like, yeah, nothing's crazy going on. What the hell?
He's a simple village man who does simple village man things.
How can he be so smart yet so dumb at the same time? Oh dear.
I seem to get through life fine.
I'm out of questions for now.
Okay, back to my investigation.
Damn it, they took my shivering knife.
I don't want to smell like a French, house of women of no moral fiber.
Really? But most of the girls in my high school do.
That's one way to say it.
Yeah, indeed.
It's a sign.
Yes.
No Shinola, Sherlock. What does it say for our listening audience?
I don't like to read.
Read. Yeah, I remember. Okay. It says, to the Draxylvania picnic grounds and graveyard south 2 miles, 1 mile north to Vlad's Landing, 5 miles north to the Lake Vogue Dam and Waterworks, and 7 miles north to Dread Rock Gorge and Gartford Falls. Speed kills, no dumping and no parking from here to the Dead Tree from noon till 6 p.m. Violators will be booted at owner's expense, the VPD.
But yeah, Henrik, this game has a few Monkey Island references, actually.
There's a lot of references.
It's a box of donuts.
Day of the
and a
Tentacle,
strange
Monkey
metal
Island.
bottle with what smells like coffee.
Yep, everything a horizontally growing constable needs.
Just needs a donut.
Did you
I don't want
like
those.
talk to him about
They look
everything
all
you were saying?
eaten up anyway.
Even
so.
the bear claw. Dang.
Have a look. Talk to him again.
Oh,
That's
nah.
the eye.
I know.
Interesting.
If you know, why did you
Hello,
do it?
sir? May I talk to you for a moment?
I am out of
Okay.
questions for now.
I'm out of questions for now.
Okay, back to my investigation.
You do that so well.
There's my mouse.
I can't
Right,
get my
should you-
coffin with the constable there.
Push in the lake, Mona. Push in the lake.
I don't want to touch that.
Well,
Throw the
go
book
to
at him.
another. Oh yeah, try it, Max. Throw the book at him.
I don't think I want to use such a powerful spell book with that.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's actually
I
just
went back to
gliding
get it, but
along.
we were too late. Constable Otto was there.
I guess it's time that you had this. Vampires for Dummkopf. It has everything a budding vampire like you needs. Read it and learn it all. It tells everything you need to know about your new vampire powers, as well as your many vampire restrictions. It has rules, flowcharts, pie recipes, and good advice for vampires of all types.
Thank you, Madame Sturgoy.
Back to being a vampire. With some time in practice, you'll slowly gain new vampire powers, especially now that Shroudy is no longer your master. You don't have to read it cover to cover, but you may want to use it from time to time if you two encounter difficulties during your journey. As a member of the undead, you are required to return to your grave every night
My grave. But seriously, I know, off on a side, I'm really not dead.
No, Mona. It says right here, when bitten and drained by a vampire, then fed some of the vampire's own blood, the victim becomes technically and legally dead in most countries, except Nevada, where death can be annulled within 24 hours.
Grave dirt. Fine, I'll get right on it.
It is not your grave per se, but you have to sleep in a coffin filled with dirt from your grave every day. That is how it works. You did bring that grave dirt with you when you escaped the castle, right?
Not exactly. I, sort of dumped it out.
I'm afraid you're going to have to go back to the castle and retrieve it.
Back to the castle?
Shush now! Something's coming in! Oh, great spirit of the ball, show me Sector 12!
Madame Sturgoy, who are they?
Vampire hunters, Monsieur Calvin and Belcou, his apprentice. Oh, why on earth did sign send them instead of Abraham? Ugh, God only knows. Oh, well, they are vampire hunters from a religious brotherhood. You can thank them for staking Baron Shroudy von Kiefer to death back by the lake. They want to stake you, too. They will not likely rest until your undead heart stops beating in your undead chest, after which time you will be 100% dead. Look, if you do not find more grave dirt before sunrise, you will not be able to return to your coffin, and I already explained how important that is. Try the Draxylvania Cemetery and Picnic Grounds for a start. It's just down the road past the lakeshore. You can't miss it.
What you're saying is that if we're ever going to make it to Paris, before we can leave, we must get Mona's coffin, then replenish our supply of Mona's grave dirt, and we're done?
Once you have the grave dirt and your coffin, you will need a wagon to carry it all and a horse to pull it. I think you can borrow the wagon from the cemetery caretaker, and I just so happen to have a line on a horse for sale in the local town of Lad's Landing, just up the road from here. I grabbed this flyer while I was there. I don't have any extra money, so you'll have to work something out with the owners.
Steal, borrow wagon from the caretaker, work something out with the owner of the horse, get coffin and grave dirt, check.
Luckily for you, I know some Turkish smugglers in Puerto Varda. They owe me a few favors from back in the old days. I got them to agree to take you on their ship, the Demeanor, a large tramp freighter bound for France. They are scheduled to leave the docks just before dawn. They will not wait for you, so you must find everything you need as quickly as possible.
Grave dirt, coffin, horse, and wagon. Got it. Nothing else, right?
Well, come to think of it, you should really get an insane daytime guardian before you travel long distances, just to be safe.
What?
Not another thing to get. This is too much. And why exactly does he have to be insane?
Yeah, at best it sounds a little unwise to travel with nutcases, especially over long distances.
Come on, think about it, you two. All vampires must find a mortal living human to guard over them during the day in case the righteous brothers or their brethren discover your coffin and decide to stake you in your pajamas.
Oh, my
And
pajamas.
Guardian simply works the best. For one thing, they are more easily controlled. Two, they get less grossed out by the sight of blood and corpses. And three, I forgot three. Just trust me. They are essential to have for any sun-fearing vampire. But forget it. Never mind, we are short on time. You can worry about the insane daytime guardian when you get to Paris.
Let's go already. We have a long night and a lot to do.
Thank you so much for your help.
My pleasure, child. I will do whatever I can to help you along your perilous journey.
But why are you helping her?
Maybe she just want to get rid of the vampire from around here.
Possibly.
Stare.
Gypsies.
Was that your voice I heard in my head?
Yes, I have the ability to send messages to those who are, shall we say, sensitive to the supernatural.
How did you know my name?
I have been watching you two ever since Mona came to Droxylvania and was imprisoned by Shroudy in the castle. What goes on in Castle Varg interests me very much. But I don't want to bore you with all that right now.
Watching us all the time, huh? Maybe you should change your name to the nosiest nosy person to ever stick a nose where it doesn't belong.
You better be nice to me, Froderick. I know all about you and your troubles. I'm sure the Belfry boys would like to know that you have finally left the safety of the castle.
Oh, what I meant to say was, you should be called the most forgiving forgiver who ever forgave things that should definitely be forgiven. That work for you?
Forgiven. For now.
Seriously, did Henrik write this? Henrik, you gotta tell us if you wrote this.
Why haven't you made the sequel, Henrik?
Why have you summoned me here?
I know your plight, and I know how best to prepare you for your journey home.
Henrik says no comment.
Oh, good. What plight?
Mona, she means your, transformation into a, Vampire.
V-A-M... Oh, vampire! I am most definitely not a vampire. Fodrick is so silly.
Really? You're not a vampire? Then how do you explain the sleeping by day, in a coffin no less, the drinking of blood and turning into a bat, eh? Explain that, smarty pants.
I don't drink blood. Yuck. It's just...
Yeah, I heard. Salty tasting Merlot. Listen, honey, I have news for you. Shroudy killed you, drained you of blood, fed you some of his blood, then brought you back to Castle Varg as a vampire. You better learn to accept that pretty quick. There, no need to cry. I'm here to help you get back to Paris. As a vampire, you can live an extraordinary life, or unlife as it were. It will be wonderful, and just as fulfilling as a regular life. Don't let it get you down. Child, just do what I say and you'll be fine.
Really? Truly? Thank you for your kindness. I will listen. I'm all pointed ears. Tell me what I have to do.
Hang on a second, Toots. We don't even know you.
What is there to know? I am a gypsy fortune teller who looks after wayward vampires. Plus, anything I can do to annoy Baron Shroudy just brightens my day.
Are you an ex?
Fodrick, nothing to worry about. She's just a good Samaritan, that is all.
I don't know. I think the knower of all things knows some things she doesn't want us to know.
Relax, Froderick. I feel bad for Mona. It isn't her fault what happened to her. I just want to help the poor girl out.
Yeah, I'm skeptical on that.
What is up with the creepy music?
I tried playing country music for a while, but it just didn't seem to work. The sun burns my skin, my best friend's a bat. The mirror shows me nothing, I smell like a rat. Oh, I'm just a vampire girl. When the moon comes up, I wake with the start. I'm feeling so sad, like I got a stake in my heart. Oh, I'm just a vampire girl.
Now that is scary.
Do you want to hear the verse where her carriage breaks down and her dog runs away?
No! No, thank you.
Fine, suit yourself. I'm easy.
You seem to know so much about
comment.
us. How is that possible?
I'm afraid that is a very long story.
Well, lady, we have nothing better to do, so shoot.
The story begins many years ago.
On second thought, lady, I have bad circulation problems and can't sit for long stretches of time.
I was born in Romania in 1829. My mother was a famous gypsy fortune teller, renowned throughout the land for her mystical arts and crafts.
Crafts?
Yes, my mother used to make these cute little papier-mâché cat figures, only it was cats doing human things. You know, cats driving a wagon, cats plowing the field, cats being burned at the stake.
Always good for a laugh.
Wait, what?
Yes, well, never mind the crafts. It's the mystical arts that concern your story. As I grew older, my mother began to instruct me in the ways of magic, but her knowledge was limited, and as I grew older, my hunger for power increased. Soon I sought out others beyond my mother to teach me what they could. In time, I grew far more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Did you know that with great power comes great responsibility?
And usually some colorful tights.
Waldrick, stifle! Please, continue.
Soon I realized that I had reached the limit of what mere mortals could teach me. My skills could only be increased by looking beyond this world. I began to research the world of supernatural beings, demons, werewolves, mummies, and of course, vampires.
How did you find this information?
Let's just say I happened to find a lot of like-minded people and we exchanged information. My power and knowledge grew quite a bit while I was associating with these people.
Gee, you don't say.
I do say. But I got more than I bargained for. My desire for power made me do things I didn't realize I was capable of doing.
Oh my! If you don't mind me asking, what sort of things?
I am ashamed to admit it, but I acquired this arcane knowledge in less than honest ways.
I get it. The 5-finger discount.
You know, it would only take me 2 fingers to place a curse on you that would last 5 generations.
Yeah? Well, it would only take 1 finger for me to tell you what I think of you and your curses.
Oh, Waldrick, stop it! She's being honest with us. Don't antagonize her.
Hedwig says,
go
maybe
on,
I did
Madame
write
Savoy."
this.
Thank you, sweetheart. There isn't much more to say. I have led a life of foul deeds and shame, and now in my waning years, I have made it my sole purpose in life to undo any evil I have done, correct my wanton mistakes, and in general try and set wrongs to right. Tonight, I will correct the wrong that has been done to you by getting you on the path home to Paris.
We're never making it to Paris, are we?
Au revoir.
Can you steal anything?
The bulletin board has a wide variety of semi-magical knickknacks stuck to it.
Rabbit
maybe?
chicken.
I better not. You're not supposed to operate a rubber chicken unless you've had proper training. Aren't those things supposed to give you 3 wishes?
Yes, but even though there's an entire hand there, according to legend, if you make a wish, the paw usually gives you the finger.
Madame Strigoi, May we have your paw up there?
No, I need it. It's a charm that protects me and my wagon.
From who?
Extremely hairy men. I really, really hate back hair.
Apparently.
I'm sorry, Bob. Okay.
I think Madame Strigoi would place a curse on me if I took that.
Yes, child. A real nasty one, too.
And I have this
She can
jack-o'-lantern.
hear us.
What would I use a
That was a
pumpkin head
soliloquy.
for?
You could throw it at an extremely superstitious pedagogue.
We need to move ahead, not move ahead.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba.
But
Look at them.
That's a very strange and unusual symbol.
It's a rather strange symbol. It looks like the letter C.
Sweetness.
What an odd-looking symbol. I wonder what it means.
Probably nothing. Or maybe it's just the primary symbol of an all-powerful secret society that controls world affairs. It could go either way.
Bruh. There's a snowman.
do you want to build a snowman?
Hey, isn't that Jack Frost?
I
Not
don't
the
think
best
so.
one,
I think he looks different.
No, that's definitely him. You obviously don't know Jack. Frost.
Ah,
man.
okay, let us leave.
So, should we go to town, I guess? Is there a way to get to town?
Madame Strigoi said to get my coffin now, so I better not wander off and explore.
Yeah, you better not go back to her empty-handed, or she'll give you more hours of mind-numbing exposition.
Quiet, Fodrick! She is a nice, wise, elderly lady trying to help us out. Show some respect. Besides, I think she can hear you.
I can, so watch your mouth, rodent.
Oh, Christ!
On toast.
Brings to the bit, Henrik. He says number
Thank
three,
you very
number
much.
three, number three.
No, I want to read it. Let me read it. Hmm.
Vampires for Doom Cops, a reference for the newly Nosferatu. Copyright 1890 by the Occult People's Press. All rights reserved. The fun and easy way to learn how to prey on the innocent. Table of Contents. Section 1 for the Novice Vampire. Chapter 1 Domicile Defenses. Chapter 2 Back in Black and Never Go Back. Chapter 3 Biting and Sucking 101. Section 2
my.
for the Journeyman's Vampires. Section 3 for the Master Vampires.
Hmm.
This is the second edition.
Stop! Am I really a
The
vampire?
first one
Be
sucked.
sure before you bite. Apparently, I'm only a novice vampire. I better just read section 1. I'll read the other sections when I become more experienced.
Okay.
Turn the page.
No need. I'm already holding it. Hello,
Look at it.
chapter. I can't wait for Fodrick to read you.
Hello,
Hello, chapter. I can't wait for Fodrick to read you.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Fodrick,
Oh my.
would you mind reading this for me? My crow's feet are sore.
Sore my ear. All right, fine. In a nutshell, it says you can't enter homes without being invited in first. You also can't enter if they have holy symbols, garlic, red or white roses, or hawthorn branches on the entrance.
I didn't know about the roses.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Would you mind reading it all for me?
Back in black and never go back. The color black and the powers of darkness. Black is the color of evil and high fashion. But the color black also conveys the wearer with certain powers. These include the ability to cancel out holy items, such as the sign of the cross, sunlight, bad breath, and holy water. So wear black, especially black capes whenever possible. It helps shield your sensitive skin from all things holy and pure, even better than SPF 1000. You can also use black candles and black cloth to make holy places unholy and give your lairs an extra air of doom. Black. Once you have it, never go back.
Eh.
Okay. Interesting.
Oops.
What are you doing, woman?
Fodrick, would you do the honors?
It says, in a nutshell, that vampires wear black cloth because it protects them from holy magic, such as holy water, crosses, and the sun.
I was hoping she'd say something like, "Hello, chapter," again.
Hello, chapter. Frederick, do your thing.
Fodrick, do you mind reading this for me?
It says, in a nutshell, that you can bite people on the neck and drain their blood till they pass out, but you should do it when no one will see you.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, okay.
My eyes hurt. Will you read that fully for me?
My mouth hurts. Oh, fine. It says Biting and Sucking 101. Yeah, funny title, and I've heard all the jokes. But without biting and sucking, you'll shrivel up and die in about a week. And that is no joke, my friends. But long before that, you'll turn into a raving, bloodthirsty maniac who will grab and drain anything in sight. It is important to feed on a regular basis so that this bloodlust never gets out of control. To bite and suck is very simple. First, find the victim. Make sure the victim is alone and near a dark area where no one can see. Pull the victim's head back and sink your fangs into the jugular vein. Suck and enjoy. Sucking a gushing jugular vein is one of the best and most simple pleasures a vampire can experience. Take your time and enjoy your undead desire for blood. Your dark gift makes this the ultimate in undead experiences. If you want to make a vampire brood out of your victim, drain them close to death. Make them drink your blood for a few minutes and let the dark gift take its course. In a few days, they will dig themselves up and come to you. More on that in Chapter 3. If you don't want to kill your victim, then drain them halfway. Most will pass out and not remember the experience, thinking it was a dream. A few will know exactly what is going on, but won't be able to stop you. Just ignore them, unless their name is Van Helsing. Then be sure to drain them all the way. That guy is a jerk. So good luck and enjoy your new power to bite and suck.
Okay.
Have you craved blood even once?
I like my steak rare. I'm French.
Have you craved blood even once?
I like my steak rare.
That's the second
I'm
question. You have to
French.
read the first one.
Have you been in
There you go.
Draxylvania for more than one day?
Regrettably, yes.
Are you a child of the night?
An opera starlet is never seen by day.
Do you wear a ribbon around your neck to hide 2 fang-shaped wounds?
It's the latest fashion in Paris.
You passed the test! Mona, you are definitely a vampire.
I passed. I did it. Oh, wait. I am not a vampire. They're so stupid, just like you.
Sounds like something I would do.
Mr. Stupid, just like you.
Okay,
And it
bite
says
him.
He called it. She's totally Batman.
Totally.
Sorry. So sorry.
You
Well,
got
now
your
you get your
coffin.
coffee.
Talk to him.
It's a sleeping constable.
Your first victim.
Victim? I didn't attack him. I just borrowed some thing from him that made him sleep deeply for a while.
Yes, sleeping.
Right by the river of
Otto,
the Nile.
Are you okay?
Oh.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Maybe we should hide the body.
Nah, people will just think he's sleeping off a sugar crash from all the donuts he ate.
Now that you mention it, his blood did taste really sweet. Yes, well, now that the constable is, resting quietly, I'll take my coffin back to Madame Strigoi camp.
There you go. Simples.
Violence was the answer.
Yes, it was.
Soup.
Grave dirt, coffin, horse, and wagon. Got it. Nothing else, right?
Close enough.
Okay.
Au revoir.
Ooh, soup.
It's a very hot pot of, I assume stew of some kind?
Like my mama always said, as long as you add enough spices, you can't taste the horse meat.
Her eyes went red.
Mm. I think that's because she was rolling her eyes. Ooh, this is cute.
Oh, it's actually the town.
Yeah.
This is a very cute little.
Look at those hills.
I like it. Oh,
It
there's
reminds
where we
me of
were.
Mihawk's place.
Heh. Well, he does have that vampire look about him.
He does.
Well, his name is Dracul.
Yeah. I wonder
It
if he's
appears to
based
be
on
a well.
Dracul,
I wonder.
the Impaler.
Indeed.
Hey! Anybody down there?
If there were,
He was
they
a
probably
hunter.
lost the ability to respond.
He was a marine
I
hunter
don't
after all, so who
drink.
knows?
Water. It's a wheel. I wonder what it's for.
Henrik says, violence never solves the problem, but it is a great
not
basis
sure I
for
need a wheel.
negotiations.
Yes, it is.
It's the sign for the shop. Draxylvania's House of Spatulas. All your spatula needs under one roof.
I wonder if they have a bat-shaped spatula. A batula, if you will.
I wonder what it's full of.
Rainwater. Why? What do you think it's full of?
If I had to guess, I'd say rainwater. But it's what's under the rainwater that interests me most. Maybe inside that barrel is the decaying body of Mr. Martinelli's business partner. After a heated argument one night, Mr. Martinelli killed his business partner, chopped his body into tiny little pieces, and sealed it inside the barrel. Afraid that dragging the barrel away might arouse suspicion, Mr. Martinelli decided to hide it in plain sight. But now, every time he walks past it, he thinks he hears the muffled screams of his business partner saying, "Why? Why? Why?"
Oh, Froderick. What did I tell you before? Reading too many books is going to rot your brain.
Becky, did you write that section?
I can even confirm not to die.
Mm.
But why? Why? Nee. Touch barrel.
I'm cold and clammy enough as it is. No need to make my hand even colder.
Housekeeping.
Ooh, it's garlic. Ooh, it smells so bad I can't get close to it. There's no way I'll be able to approach the door while it's still hanging there.
Yeah.
Roderick!
Good thing he's not a vampire bat.
The strings holding it to the door are too strong. I can't pull it free.
Guess you'll need to combine him with something.
A butter knife.
We
Like
lost the
scissors
butter
or
knife.
something.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a window that's been broken from the inside. Based on the spiderweb effect created as the window was breached, the object in question was metallic, approximately 4 inches long, with a total weight not exceeding 27.5 grams. I would estimate the object in question flew no more than 23 meters. That's adjusting for a moderate wind, of course.
Wow, Mona. You're either a great detective or had a distinguished career as a cat burglar before you moved on to opera.
So a stone.
It's in the well. Patrick, go in the well.
Must I?
Yes, get in there. You get your little
I'm
betters
not
in
flying
there.
down there by myself. I have a fear of dark, confined spaces.
Oh, please. Next thing you're going to tell me is that you have a fear of bats.
Well, to be honest, they kind of scare me. Pointy ears, poor eyesight, sleep upside down. Freak show, man.
Why would I do such a thing?
Snowman, take him.
Oh
Make him
no!
yours.
It's some sort of frozen statue depicting a humanoid figure.
It's actually called a snowman.
Oh, really? And how do you know he's a man?
Because he's got snow, but I'm not gonna say it. Probably kids around.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, no, I want
Take
to.
him.
I'm trying, but Mona, come back, baby.
Lives are at stake.
I don't want to carry it around. It's so cold and wet.
Like my nose. Feel it.
Ugh, no. But I will keep the snowball in mind just in case.
Oh,
Oh.
it's an angry snowball.
It's some sort of frozen statue depicting a...
It's actually...
Oh, really?
I just realized that man is taking a poor innocent vampire snow person.
Yeah. Was that not obvious?
Took me a minute to spot the little fangs.
It's a walkway used by small yet extremely determined spiders.
Can you knock on the door?
It's the entrance to the stable.
I wonder if there's a horse.
Let's see what's
Or a
in here,
carriage.
shall we?
No knocking involved.
We're rebels. Oh
Hey, it's a
no,
horse.
he got a poor little
It's got a
foot.
prosthetic.
Yeah.
And he looks a little bit, not all the
Drunk?
way there.
NCC 1701? That doesn't make any sense.
It would if you were socially awkward, lived in your mother's basement, and wore fake pointy ears.
What does it mean?
Don't worry about it.
Is it a spicy thing?
Well, would you look at that? It's the 1890 Girls of Draxylvania Slap-on Tools calendar. Look, this one is showing both of her calves.
You men and your obsession with tools.
Well, read it again, Becky. What does he say?
NCC 1701? That doesn't make any sense.
It would if you were socially awkward, lived in your mother's basement, and wore fake pointy ears.
Right?
Bits. Bloodsucker.
Vampire suck.
Oh, positive.
I'm at forever.
Horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
Ah.
I think that's the Donald Duck license plate.
Weird. That's a number for our rehearsal room at the Pelly Institute of the Operatic Arts.
The plate is French, too. On the bottom, it says Par Arts, quality since 1870.
Oh, that's a reference to Cal Arts.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who works in animation uses that.
We don't need that. The horse is already wearing shoes.
Take it for luck.
I did click on the ticket.
We don't need that. The horse is already wearing shoes. AME forever. Sounds like somebody's a little full of themselves. It says Ope Oz Teve.
I think it says O positive.
Why would it say that? In case of a carriage accident? How
Sure.
vulgar.
This was probably made by some little goth kid who got kicked out of his local angst club for wearing too much eye makeup.
I don't appreciate that name. Icing's World needs to offer more support to those individuals such as myself who are plasma challenged.
Plasma challenged?
Hemoglobin deficient?
Keep trying. I'm sure you'll come up with something.
Which is definitely not a vampire.
Drac bits.
Yep.
What is that?
Oh, Drac Bits? That was one of my favorite breakfast cereals, along with Captain Creeps and Frosted Corn Steaks. They're great!
Nah.
They're great.
It's a horse.
Of course.
Oh, it's a poor creature. It looks like he's broken his leg.
I'd say it's more likely he's broken the law.
What do you mean?
That's a Draxylvanian boot on his hoof. Either his owner is using it as an anti-theft device, or the Draxylvanian Police Department put it on because he has too many unpaid parking tickets.
Horse
What did he
confirmed.
say?
Something along the lines of, "Get this thing off my hoof right now."
Sounds about right.
Oh, okay,
I'm
that's what
strong,
it is.
But there's no
Okay.
way I can get it off his leg without hurting the poor thing.
Yeah, we
You
need
should
a horse
recognize
that
it
has
from our-
all 4 legs.
First year assignment, Reese. In university.
It appears to be a
Oh,
fascinating
It's a
sliding
fucking clamp.
contraption in which
Yeah.
several large pieces of wood flow through midair, thanks to a pair of metallic grooves.
Couldn't you just say it was a door?
Too easy.
Hello?
Too easy.
Is anybody in there? Nope. No one in there. It must be safe to open.
Apparently, you have never heard of the Stable Shed Slasher Massacre of 1865.
No. But I'm sure I'm going to hear about it in a second.
Well, not if you're gonna have that attitude. Forget it. Go ahead and open it up yourself. I dare you.
I want to take a peek in here. Just as I thought. A storage shed.
I would have laughed if Trapper pokes his head out of there. Thanks for playing.
Don't want to pick that up. It looks like a very thick wool saddle blanket, colorfully embroidered with beautiful spatulas. I bet that really keeps the horses warm. That saddle blanket could be useful, but I don't want to carry it around, so I'll keep it in mind.
Take everything.
I'm
That's not nailed
trying.
to the ground.
The window looks out onto a lumpy, muddy yard.
Jeez, at least I hope that's mud.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Lumpy mud.
Ooh. Ooh. Eek.
It's a window looking into the dress shop. There's some lady racing around like crazy.
Yeah, she looks pretty busy for someone whose shop is supposed to be closed.
There's all kinds of things in there. Some fancy-looking dresses, several bolts of cloth, and a fat guy who looks really unhappy.
Maybe his corset is riding up on him and he stopped by to have it adjusted.
It's the door to the dress shop. For some reason, I can't get close to it.
It's the cross hanging above the door. Just like at the boathouse, the cross is keeping you away. You don't happen to have another animated golem body tucked away in that dress of yours, do you? Preferably one that's about 10 meters tall?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to find another way to deal with that cross. Maybe we should take a look at the Vampyre for Dummkopf book that Madame Strigoi gave you.
You gotta wear black.
Yep. We'll never go back.
I want to read it. Let me read.
I was elected to lead, not to read. I do. Start chapter.
I don't want to read anymore right now. It's too depressing. Maybe someday when I feel better about this whole thing.
Try again.
Jake, would you do the honors?
It says, in a nutshell, that vampires wear black cloth because it protects them from holy magic, such as holy water, crosses, and the sun.
There you go. So you need a black cloth. Or cloak, or whatever.
That won't work. These two items won't combine together. These two items won't combine together.
Their powers cannot combine.
No Captain Planet for you.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, madam.
It's a woman standing outside of the nail salon.
That woman is definitely a working girl, Mona. I think she's in the process of doing a little self-promotion.
Pat.
Do you think she would be willing to speak with us? She might have some good information about the area.
I'm sure she'd be happy to share her time with us. And her hourly rates are probably reasonable.
Hi there, miss. What can I do you for?
Sorry to disturb you, but may I speak with you for a moment?
That depends. Are you in any way associated, affiliated, related to, or working with any member of a local, regional, or national law enforcement organization, particularly those identified as being tasked with reducing or eliminating the act of human fulfillment?
Human fulfillment?
She means no, she is not.
Well then, hello there, honey. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How can I help you?
Do you work for the salon?
Work has such a negative connotation. I like to think that I live my life in the pursuit of pleasure. Mine and others. My relationship with the salon allows me to pursue these personal interests while simultaneously providing me with an ongoing source of income. Right now, I'm standing lookout for a private nail salon event going on inside.
Oh my.
What sort of work do you do?
I like to think of myself as a small event planner, or possibly a personal entertainer. In terms of the specific services I offer, that generally depends on how much my client is willing to spend. Was there something particular you had in mind?
Uh-oh, Mona. That constable over there's eyeing you pretty closely. You'd better be careful, or you might get picked up for solicitation.
Solicitation? Solicitation of what?
Mona, you seem to be having some difficulty grasping the situation. This lovely lady here...
Why, thank you! And I might say you are by far the most attractive bat I have ever encountered.
You're too kind. Anyway, Mona, to put it bluntly, this woman is, well, she does stuff to make people happy, especially penicillin manufacturers.
Oh, I guess I understand. I think. Forgive me. I don't have much experience in these
Penicillin?
areas.
There's nothing to forgive, darling. You know, you are quite attractive. I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but would you ever consider a career change? We offer flexible hours and an excellent benefits package. We would have to put a little more foundation on those cheeks, though I'm afraid you're looking rather pale.
Sounds great. I love doing nails. Where do I sign up?
Whoa, Mona. Trust me, this isn't the right nail salon for you. Besides, don't you want to go to Paris and sing opera?
You're right, I do. But she made her life seem so glamorous and fulfilling. Do I get 2 weeks of vacation and 10 days of
Penicillin
sick
is the
leave?
thing they
You're gonna need a lot more
use
sick
to
leave.
treat STDs.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Among other things,
Judging
but
you.
you
I'm
know.
just saying we should be discreet.
What is so illegal about talking to someone?
There's nothing wrong with pleasant social intercourse.
Why are you standing out here in the cold?
You can thank Constable Bud Crane, the cop standing over there. He's not a big fan of the nail salon services. So I have to stand watch to warn the private party we are having inside, in case Constable Crane decides to have a raid. Believe me, I'd rather be inside nice and warm.
What private party?
We'll keep this on the down low, but Burgermeister Willem Vinton and a bunch of his cronies from the next village over are having some political discussions in there. Very delicate ones, and they don't want to be disturbed.
Disturbed by whom?
The Vice Squad. Vlad's Landing Vice, which Constable Blood Crane over there is the head of, doesn't like my business practices and is constantly trying to shut me down. But we are so good at nails that the politicians keep allowing us to reopen.
Why would Constable Crane not like a nail salon?
Oh, I have a bunch of theories on that, and none of them good. My leading theory is that he has a serious inferiority complex because his older brother Lou is such a big town hero and overshadows Bud at every turn. So to compensate for his shortcomings, he's way too wound up. He really needs to get
relieved of his duties for harassing a perfectly harmless nail salon?
Yes, exactly. If he'd go away or someone got rid of him, that would be a relief. Believe you me.
Well, Becky, you got a mission.
Can we go inside your nail salon?
Sorry, honey. No can do.
Why not?
The salon has been reserved by a private party. I'm doing double duty as doorman and lookout. So unless you are part
You
of the
need to-
Gotford Falls City Council,
need
I
to
can't
relieve
let
him
you in.
and suck him off.
May I ask your name?
Certainly. Today, my name is Iris Vivienne.
What do you mean by today? Your name changes?
Of course. My name changes with my mood. I'm in an Iris mood today, but tomorrow I may be somebody else. My customers enjoy a certain level of variety. Might I ask your name?
Mona. My name is Mona.
Well, what a coinky-dink. I use the name Mona all the time. It is a perfect name for a woman in my profession.
Ha!
And what is so gosh darn funny?
Nothing.
It's the baby.
Mona?
That's a lovely
Huh?
dress. May I ask where you purchased it?
But of course, I bought this dress at Madame Stoker's dress shop. She does excellent work. Although sometimes it's difficult to get an appointment with her due to Madame Stoker leading a fairly hectic life.
Why is Madame Stoker's life so hectic?
She has 2 young children who keep her very busy, and a very demanding husband who is a bit of a gluttonous louse. Although he is an excellent customer.
Hello.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. If you happen to see a lonely, wealthy man wandering about, please do send him my way.
Houseboat.
Where is that constable? Oh, there he is.
It's a very lit
Bite
area,
him.
though.
Bite him. Oh, wait. Supposed to talk to him first. Get some information out. Yes.
This is much
And then
bigger than the
destroy him.
castle. I am intimidated.
It's a constable. It appears he's patrolling the area around the entrance to that dark alley.
Take him out, Becky, for a bite.
Take him.
I better
Talk
not.
to him, actually.
He doesn't look like he has much of a sense of humor.
Talk to the poor man.
Excuse me, sir. Might we have a few words with you?
Of course, Fräulein. Do you require assistance? Is that bat threatening you?
No, he's actually a friend of mine. But thanks for asking.
Okay, Brain,
Close
come
up.
on. Come on, Brain.
I have to
Are
say,
you
you
falling
seem
asleep?
eager to
Yeah.
help.
That I am. It was my dream to be a member of the Deals, the Draxylvanian Elite Air, Land and Sea Rescue Squad. But I was unable to qualify for the service, so I had to settle for being a constable.
Do you
No,
want to
sweet.
end it?
Let's talk to this guy and then end it after that.
Okay.
What happened?
No worries.
Why did you fail to qualify?
I have a condition known as FC, which stands for Fragile Coccyx. Apparently, due to the occasional bout of anemia and limited access to vitamins as a child, my coccyx does not have the strength to withstand the arduous training curriculum.
Why did you want to be a member of the Deals?
They stand for truth, justice, and the Draxylvanian way. And most importantly, they help people in need. There is also my secondary motivation of trying to escape my brother's shadow.
What does your brother have to do with this?
My brother was one of the first Deals. On his inaugural mission, he saved an entire village from being destroyed when floods caused the spillway of the Lake Varg Dam to malfunction. Ever since then, he's been known throughout the land for his heroic deeds.
Haven't you had a chance to do anything heroic?
Sure. I've stopped a few pickpockets, prevented the occasional murder, and harassed that cat house across the way out of business. Nail salon, my... Where was I? Oh yes, but I've never done anything that's been recognized.
What sort of recognition are you looking for?
I want the town to know me as a hero. A key to the city would be nice. But most importantly, I want them to look at me and say, there is Constable Crane. He saved somebody. If I could only help somebody truly in need.
This guy is a real piece of work.
What sort of person would you want to help?
Perhaps an elderly person? No, I know, a child. If I could save a child from some hideous fate, the old town would sing my praises.
I really want to know what the hell does his tailbone have to do with anything? Coccyx is his tailbone.
Maybe
I
he
have
was
no
a
idea.
paper boy in his youth.
Or maybe he's just an idiot.
Settled? Constable sounds like an exciting and rewarding job.
It can be, but this job can also suck the life right out of you.
The endless social problems and crime-ridden slums wear you down eventually?
No, I mean literally. We lose half our constables each year due to blood loss from animal bites. I'm beginning to suspect it may be the work of... oh, forget it.
What? Tell me.
Jackalopes. Vampiric jackalopes.
Oh,
This
hell.
guy is out of his gourd.
Listen, these creatures survive on the blood of others and burrow deep into graves to sleep during the day. I think they are behind the attack of anemia that has been plaguing Draxylvania over these many years. But no one will listen, except you. You believe me, don't you?
My, what lovely weather we are having. That was one dream. Surely you have other dreams and aspirations.
I wanted to be a member of Lake Watch, a team of Draxylvania's best-looking lifeguards. I wanted to be able to save lives and show my brother E isn't the only hero in the Crane family.
Why didn't you join?
I tried out. I broke every speed and strength record they had, but in the end, they said I wasn't photogenic enough.
Why are you out here all alone?
The Burgermeister gave the cushy stadium gate job to my brother Lou and stuck me with watching the nail salon. Just because Lou saved the Burgermeister's family from a pack of werewolves that attacked them during their Christmas feast.
Wow. How on earth did he do that?
It's no big deal. Lou just gathered some hair samples from a previous werewolf attack, then analysed them in his basement lab where he discovered some iridium-rich deposits in the fur. Lou then deduced the iridium could only come from a meteor crater, so he went up to Chillblood Crater wearing a had-stitched werewolf costume that he'd sprayed with synthetic female werewolf urine and infiltrated the pack for 3 weeks. During the attack, he sprayed the entire pack with liquid silver nitrate, incapacitating all of them except the leader. He then fought the pack leader on the top tower of the Burgermeister's house, while the leader used the Burgermeister's daughter as a shield. Lou used psychological baiting to catch the pack leader off guard so he could slay the beast with his own silver dagger. Lou is such a glory hog, I swear. He did all that just to make me look bad so I get stuck out of here while he got the cushy stadium job. He is always doing that. Lou is such a manipulator.
Wow. That's a lot of work, to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, such a glory hug, Lou.
I'm Mona de Lafitte, mighty opera singer. Who are you?
Constable Bud Crane at your
This
service.
is a Funky
If
Island
there is trouble afoot, I'm your man.
reference.
Is there anything I can help you with, Fraulein? You look new in town.
I was a guest of the, Gina Martinelli. Until today, that is. I'm trying to get back to Paris, so I'm looking for transport down to the port tonight. Know any?
No coaches come through here in the winter, and I'm afraid the old town, except me, is at the big game going on in the stadium. I'll suggest you wait till tomorrow afternoon, after the town sleeps off their drunken stupor.
Yeah, in Monkey Island, Guybrush always introduces himself. My name is Guy. What was his name?
Guybrush.
God damn it. Yeah, Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty pirate.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she says mighty opera singer.
Okay.
Do you know the Baron Shroudy von Kiefer?
The Baron? I've never met him, but he's known around these parts for his rather unusual personality, especially around tall women. Now, they say his mother was even weirder. Some of the things I've heard about her would keep you up at night. It's strange Baron Shroudy's not here tonight, since he is the owner of the Vlad's Landing all-black sports franchise. Makes me suspicious.
Why is that?
I heard a report from my cousin Otto, a glory hog himself, that the Baron's boat, clothes, and a coffin were found by the lake shore, but no Baron. I bet it was that gypsy witch Strigoi. Never trusted her kind. Otto was supposed to report in over an hour ago to spell me, but hasn't shown up. I bet he's passed out drunk somewhere. Just my luck. Can this night get any worse?
Yeah, let's get a bite to eat, eh?
Tell me about Vlad's Landing.
Vlad's Landing? Not much to tell. It used to be a small hill town called Vlad's Lot, until a rich, creepy writer named Stefan Rex moved in and founded a sports stadium. Apparently, he's a big sports fanatic. It used to be named after him until Scarlet Bovine bought the naming rights last year. Anywho, when they dammed the Varg River, it became a centre of trade for all the local villages on the lake and its tributaries, and was renamed Vlad's Landing.
What happened to this writer?
He went insane when he borrowed a ton of money from the old Baron to fund a horrible play called Wagons. Get this. The story was about wagons coming to life, running people over and terrorizing a group of people stuck in a livery stable. It was so stupid, the play closed down during the first act. He lost it all, money, respect, and his sanity. I think he's an inmate now at Dr. Legume's Asylum for the Sanity Challenged. Heard he still writes for the Insanity Today magazine. A magazine by and for asylum inmates.
I'm new here. Would you tell me about Draxylvania?
The Draxylvania's just a group of baronies nested high up in the Draxylvanian Alps. It is a semi-independent country within the Austro-Hungarian Empire. We're known for our odd customs, beliefs, and mythologies.
Like what?
Well, some of the big ones are our nobles only come out at night, we all use garlic way too much, cover the doors, windows, even bathe in it. Some neighbouring countries call us Stinksylvania because the garlic smell often wafts over their countries during high winds. Let's see, we put crosses everywhere and we're constantly being plagued by some sort of weird disease. It's either lycanthropy one year, spontaneous anemia the next, or random outbreaks of insanity and paranoia. It's as if this land was cursed by God, or the spirits of all things pure and holy. Eh, but it's home.
What's in that dark alley back there?
It leads to the back of the stadium and the side door. Athletes and event staff only. Other than that, just a few boxes of junk and old sports equipment and the like. Of course, it is a dark alley. We have had a few incidents take place in there. I have been pleading with the city council to light the darn thing up, but they say their budget is taken up with the new public anti-anemia campaign. Just say no to night visitors. I like to stay near the alley entrance, just in case something happens again.
Let's eat him.
Well, that is enough for now. I need to go.
Lunchtime. Nom 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 nom.
I can't just bite in public.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night
okay.
because my brain, she go bye-bye.
Okay.
So thank you
Say
people
goodbye.
for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be back next week, hopefully.
I
And
was gonna say, you sure about that?
we will see. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Bleh.